Okay, so I want to give you guys a quick product review video. So this guy is my Longacre 2.5 inch liquid filled tire pressure gauge. I've had this thing for about 5 to 6 years and it has finally shit the bed. So basically what happens is that it won't read proper pressure. So like you'll put it up to a tire that has probably 28 psi and it'll go right to 12. You'll bleed a little bit, it'll pop up to 16. You'll bleed a little bit more, it'll pop up to 24. But at that point you don't really know what your pressure you're really at. So this guy lasted me 4 or 5, 6, maybe 6 years. Don't really know. And now it's finally dead. You can buy replacement head for I think about 20, 25 bucks. But I decided to play around with these two cheap ones, both about 7 bucks. The Victory one, it's model 00881-8 from Advanced Auto, and the Slime model 20049 from Lowe's. There are these two guys. So we're going to try it on my Cosi. I did not add pressure to this after my autocross event. It was a 2-day event with 2 drivers on the car. So if it's around 28, that's good, but it might be lower. So let's see. First off, the Slime gauge. Alright, so that reads 24 psi. As you can see, it holds pressure and is not bleeding anything off right now, unless I press this bleeder. But I'm not going to do that yet, because I'm just going to show you this as a comparison to the Victory gauge. Now we do the Victory gauge. It's at 0 psi. And you let go. It reads 22 psi. But the fault with it is you can see the gauge just starting to move down and down and down. I'm not sure if this is going to focus well, but right now it's at 20 psi and still dropping down to 19, 18, and whatnot. So real-time comparison, you can see the Victory one is still dropping down. It's at 17 psi, while the Slime is still holding steady at 24 psi. So I believe both of these are supposed to hold pressure, and even so, this one reads a couple psi lower, maybe like 1 or 2 lower than the Slime one. So guessing this is the cheaper one, this is a worse quality control one, so this one's going right back to Advanced Auto. Basically it's a defective part. As you can see, the Slime one still holding 24 psi, so it's good to go. I'm gonna keep this one, throw it around, see how well it lasts for 7 bucks. I don't have a fancy gauge to compare it to. I mean, let's try it with the Longacre one, but I really don't think it's gonna work. Let's see. Oh, hello. It did work. Alright. It registers at 23. A little bit more, like a 23.4, 23.5. But as you can see, I just bled it out. It only drops down to 4 psi, not all the way down to the stop. Let's try this again. Oh, hello. That read a little bit higher, but that's at 24 psi. Interesting. So I guess sometimes this thing's going to want to work, sometimes it doesn't. But I will say the Slime one is pretty accurate within 1 psi, which is good enough for me, because on the days that this thing acts up, I will just reach for the Slime. Oh, yeah, there you go. See it again? It doesn't go back all the way down to the stop. So that's the issue I've been having with this thing, and on certain days it just won't read at all. So that's a good backup gauge, and I guess I might keep on using this, or I might just use this as the backup gauge just to verify the Slime is still somewhat accurate. I'll have to borrow somebody else's fancy Longacre or intercomp gauge at an event, but yeah, quick little product review. Don't buy this. Buy this one instead. Thank you guys for watching.